Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode we had a bit of an unexpected succession as our father Andronicus the Bold here died at the extremely young age of 45 of natural causes. I think it has to actually be natural causes. I think we'd see suspicious circumstances if it was actually the result of a plot or something, so just bad luck I guess. He didn't have any health problems. Maybe his blood pressure was a little high thanks to him being angry all the time, but wouldn't really have expected him to die so early. Anyway, it hasn't been too bad. We do have some factions forming, but nothing too dangerous just yet, and we've been able to bribe people out of them pretty well. I think the counts in this faction we will go ahead and send bribes to. I'm not too concerned about elective succession anyway, since I wouldn't mind too much just capitulating to them. Elective succession is usually fine. How much do you want out of interest? We can give him 67 gold as well. I'm not sure where our Chancellor is working right now. Is he up here somewhere? But there, that's where he was, okay. I think we can actually move him from there. This guy is very happy now, so we should probably send him maybe to deal with this Duchess. Okay. So we've also declared a holy war on Rome. I think it's actually a religious reconquest, not technically a holy war, for this duchy. Unfortunately, our vassal is also involved in a war with them at the same time, so there may be some interference there. I think we'll try to not raise all of our levies. We'll use our domain troops, but we'll raise only a minimal amount from our vassals so that we can avoid pissing them off if possible. Should be enough for the moment. Rome is kind of in a bad condition at the moment, so they shouldn't be able to really fight us too well, but they could have powerful allies that they'll call in. We'll see. We're apparently already at 33%, which is thanks to the fact that our vassal has occupations in there. I guess we get credit for those towards our war, even though it's actually a separate war that he's involved in. Which is fine. Add a county converted. You wish to intercede on behalf of this prisoner. I guess we'll allow that. Make sure this guy is happy. I don't think we actually get an opinion bonus for doing that, but we avoid the penalty. So there's an army here belonging to this vassal. They're raiders. I guess they're planning to come and raid my land. So I guess we should go and fight them. We're not going to get a war score from this towards the war, but that's okay. So what we will do is just split our army up and siege the other two counties that are part of the duchy that we want here. Our vassal Duchessa of Scythia Minor has declared war on the Pechenegs, okay. Liberation of Yedisan, which I believe is the CB that will give her a whole duchy if she wins it. She's gonna try to take this duchy, which is kind of going to give us unfortunate borders in this area, but it will at least join our separated parts of land together. So that's something, I guess. If she wins it. And she has just had war declared upon her by our other vassal here. It's a de jure war, okay. So I like that. If he wins, then some land goes back into the de jure duchy it's supposed to be in. Not going to bother checking which county that's actually about. Our ecclesiarch has been attacked while trying to spread the holy faith. How dare they? And he's just succeeded in his mission, so that's good. We don't have that ambition anymore since we are too young to have ambitions. But we should move him to this county so he can continue his work. So 4,000 troops or thereabouts from Room and his ally, I guess. Mostly from his ally, who actually is not involved in the war against us. Like they may be headed down to try to attack my vassal's army over here. He's not in the mountains there, so he could lose this battle and maybe lose the war. Let's check on the Swedish revolt up here. Seems to be going well enough for our ally so far. He seems to be a bit outnumbered. Swedish revolt. Oh, there's a second Swedish revolt. Okay. Interesting. Also, of course, we're helping out Georgia in their war still. Seems like they still don't have any of their war goals, so they are probably going to lose that in fairly short order here. And just as the battle started there, I guess the war ended and our vassal took that county. Okay. That's fine. We lost some war score in our war because of that. But that's okay. We shouldn't have too many problems. Have a new vassal. He's not too unhappy. I suppose for our marshal we could appoint this guy, but I think we'll appoint you instead, the Duke, since he is only slightly worse and we can improve his opinion that way. I think that was the other guy, so he can be a commander instead as a consolation prize. We'll train troops in our capital. Another faction founded, and nothing too dangerous here. Elective succession is still the strongest, but it's only at 40%. Room is calling people into this war. Okay, you improved her opinion. May get her out of that faction. Oh well, well done. He has converted another county already. So we can just move him straight into this. It's kind of unfortunate now that this guy has these two counties, since this one is not part of the same duchy. And we still can't usurp this one, even. So this guy is supposed to be, or this county is supposed to be under this duke here, but we're not going to be able to fix that just yet. We'll probably be able to do it sometime in the future, though. And if not, I guess it's not a big deal. Okay, military tech, I guess. Let's get cavalry up. In case we ever get around to building any cataphracts, that could be useful. You wish to intercede on behalf of a prisoner? Sure. And Georgia has lost their war as expected, okay. So we'll be able to go to war with them again. Probably as soon as we finish this war. Release those prisoners and take us some more, please. Thank you. Another siege there gets us up to 36%. Room is sieging Cyprus, as they generally like to do. They've actually got 6,000 troops over here, okay. I guess in that case we'll raise another few thousand from over here and bring them over. We do still have him outnumbered, of course, but better to be safe, I suppose. Okay, another 6,000 should be pretty good. Let them rendezvous over here for now. Another county converted, not the one that our ecclesiarch is working on. Oh, and is this duchy in revolt against Georgia? Interesting. Along with some more of their land. I guess that doesn't actually matter that much. It's definitely not worth lowering all of our troops so that we can declare a war right now. Okay, still nothing too dangerous happening here. And he has fulfilled his mission and converted another county, okay. So we have this county, I think, which is my Miaphysite, so we should move him over there. Seems fine. Their siege, we're up to 53. 63, and this county is fully sieged now. Our sister came of age, she became a thrifty clerk. So she can get married to Croatia, so we'll have an alliance with them again. That's good. We are 14, so we'll have to change our educator in a little while here. Since this guy does have mostly very good traits, but unfortunately is only a level 3 diplomacy guy when it comes to his education. I guess we'll actually... Let's see, is this mountains? Yeah, I think we're going to be fairly safe here, even if this army does try to come down and attack us. He'll be attacking into the mountains that we can reinforce, so we'll just send this army to this county so we can siege that for some extra war score. Oh, arranged marriage from Croatia. Oh yes, this is the one that I was talking about. Okay, somebody has lost a war. I think that was one that Rome was probably in as an ally. Okay, we lost a siege there, unfortunately. We will take prisoners. Looks like he's heading down here. May or may not be coming to attack my army, but we'll put our commanders in charge here just in case. Nope, looks like he's just heading back. And you have converted another county. He's very good at his job. We'll move him along. Yes, let's check on the war that our vassal declared on the Pechenegs. She is losing that by 62%, okay. No big deal either way. There are raiders over here. I guess we'll just ignore. We have fully sieged this county, but I'm not sure we'll speed things up too much by moving this to a different county. I guess we might as well, though. Head over here. Actually, we'll just stack it up on top of this army. We can be safer from the enemy troops. Okay, her opinion improved again. She was still in the faction, so maybe this will actually get her out for once. We do have an independence faction that's over 50%, so we should perhaps try to get somebody out of this. I'll spend 59 gold, that's fine. 104. Apparently these people don't actually like gold that much. So it looks like he's heading around here to maybe try and take back some sieges, which we do not want him to do. Oh, never mind, he's just going to surrender. Sounds fine. Yep, we will take our duchy, thank you. Okay, so we should be able to just go ahead and grant this to random characters. And he is still at war against Jerusalem. Jerusalem has declared on the Seljuks, okay. And he's been called in as an ally. Well, good luck, Jerusalem. What is this? Holy War for Damascus? Oh, he's actually 100% against him there. Alright, never mind. I don't think there's any amount of good luck that will save him at this point. I guess we have a new regent? Okay. No, this is the same guy. Not sure what happened there. Okay, so we're 15, we're just under a year from coming of age. We'll stay with our current educator for now. But the reason I was checking whether Rome was still at war was to see if we could usurp this yet, which we can't. But that's okay, we have, let's see, we will be able to take these two counties from them in one war. These two counties are in two separate duchies, so we'll take 2 wars. And then there's this one over here. So, at most 4 more wars will wipe Rome off the map, unless I manage to gain some more land somewhere in the meantime. For now though, we could consider just declaring our war on Georgia, or rather the Georgian Revolt. Which, I don't know, I guess we probably will. They have 10,000 troops. The only problem is that it's kind of a waste of time if we declare the war, get to 80% or something, and then the revolt ends. So maybe it's better to just play it safe and wait until after the revolt ends before declaring our war. It might be safer from the point of view of factions as well. We can allow our vassal opinion penalties to go down. And hopefully the war won't take too long. Okay, elective succession faction again. And check out what's going on in Sweden. Looks like our friends up here are pretty depleted in their numbers, and there's a Swedish army headed right for them. So they probably aren't going to win this one. Our Duke of Crete has provided me with proof that this guy has been viciously slandering me. That seems plausible. Oh, he wants a lot of stuff. What's going on over there? Oh, he has this duchy title, so he wants these vassals. I see. He's in Rhodes, which also is part of that duchy. Okay, so he's just supposed to have those. That's fine then. You don't need to usurp it at all. I guess I just didn't notice that the current holder was already my vassal when I looked before. So we'll transfer vassalage to him. So that should give him control over his whole de jure duchy, and he should be a lot happier now. Sounds good. (34% in favor of the Georgian revolt, just up to 40%. So hopefully that will end pretty soon, and we'll declare our war. And we've also become more diplomatic, which is very nice. Okay, I think I'll go ahead now and just get myself a different educator, since I am likely to forget otherwise. So we could go for a diplomacy education. I think I prefer stewardship, though. This guy is good, but probably help if we sorted by stewardship here. We go with you. Oh, you're only fortune builder, never mind. Alright, we'll just go with this guy. We could become envious or greedy or paranoid, which would be bad. Actually, maybe this guy's better. Wrath at least has a benefit, as does Cruel for that matter. Okay, it'll improve his opinion too. Okay, well with that we'll have to leave it here for now and continue next time. Thanks for watching, and join me again then.